Hey friends, Frederick Mandl here. Today I just want to quickly talk to you guys about the subject of self-limiting beliefs. Now you see it around you every day. I know that I personally see it around me every day. Just to give you one example, people saying, look, I can't afford this. I can't afford that. I'll never be able to afford that car. I'll never be able to afford that overseas trip. I'll never be able to afford that, that dream home. I never, or I'm not, I'm not fit. I'm not wealthy. I'm not good at generating leads. If you're talking about the online marketing industry, I'm not good at generating leads. I'm not good at selling. It's around you all the time. Now, have you realized something? Have you realized that your beliefs actually shape your reality? What you can believe and conceive in your head is what's actually going to manifest itself into your reality, not necessarily the reality of other people or the reality around you in general, but it's going to be your reality. So if you're going to think to yourself, or if you always say to yourself, look, I'm broke, I can't afford it, and you're closing your mind off to other possibilities, or you're closing your mind off to options of, getting out of that rut, getting out of that mode of being, look, I can't afford this. What you say to yourself subconsciously programs your mind to think that that's what reality is. Now, instead of saying, look, I can't afford this, you should be thinking, how can I afford this? How can I make this happen? The question how, seriously ask yourself, next time you're in that mode, ask yourself, how? Swap that I can't or I'm not for a I am and how. And you will instantly notice a switch in your brain and how you look at things. And once you start looking at it, you make a habit out of it, you'll notice that ideas will pop into your head you never thought were there. I noticed it with myself. If I focus in on something, focus in on a subject, focus in on a obstacle or problem, if you will, if I focus in on it with a mindset of how and I will, rather than I can't, it's not going to happen, and I'm not, ideas start popping into your head virtually out of thin air. You didn't even know where they come from, but they are absolutely the best ideas that have ever popped into my head. And they'll just happen from just focusing on something and just having that switch in your head going from I can't to how can I do it? How can I make this happen? So instead of telling yourself, look, I can't afford this, I'll never be able to afford this, say, I will be able to afford this, how can I make it happen? That's the change, guys. What the mind of man can believe and conceive, it will achieve. Your mind is a very powerful thing, and it's a very powerful thing, so in both ways really. It can either create or it can keep you in a rut of depression, it can keep you in a rut of poverty, it can keep you in a rut of anger, it can keep you in any negative mode, as well as it can create abundance for your life when used correctly. Abundance, it can create love, it can create fitness, anything you want, any goal. Do that little step in your head and do it consistently and make a habit out of it. I will guarantee you, you'll see a massive change in just the way you look at things. It all starts in your head. As the saying goes, be the change you wish to see. And guys, it starts right up in here. It starts in here, and then you're going to hold it in out here. If you can see it in here, you can hold it in here. Alright? Anyways, also, how do you switch from limiting beliefs to positive beliefs, I can beliefs, you can do it beliefs? Read books like Think and Grow Rich, The Magic of Thinking Big, even a book like, or a DVD like The Secret. It doesn't tell you everything, but it does show you the power of the mindset. Also, if you're in the Power Network right now, I recommend listen to daily Inner Circle audios. You don't have to listen to the whole thing, 15-30 minutes. Do it while you're walking, do it while you're working out, do it while you're driving to work. It doesn't take any extra time, but take that effort, make that effort. No extra time needed. Just that little habit of listening to an Inner Circle audio every day will make an abundance of difference for you. If you're not in the Empower Network right now, I recommend you get in it, and because it's the best thing you would have ever done. You know, it all starts in the mind, and I recommend you work in here. You work on here. This is the first thing you need to work on, and then everything else will kind of fall into place for you. I'm Frederick Mandl. I'm signing out. Also, I'll leave some links below this blog. If you're watching this on my blog, follow the links on the bottom, share, comment. If you have any thoughts about this, leave me a comment. If you're watching this on YouTube as well, I'll leave my link to my blog below this video. And also, yeah, you can comment, like, share the love around. If you want to talk to me personally, just inbox me. Personal message. I love connecting with people, so if you want to do that, that's awesome. Anyways, I'm Frederick Mandl. I better sign off. You have an awesome day. Remember, how can you do it rather than you can't? Because believe me, guys, you can do it. You're powerful. You're badass. You're a human being. You can do anything, right? Anyways, signing off. Frederick Mandl here. You have an awesome day.